Ouch, ouch. Quite happy with that. I backed off just a little bit in the last 30 seconds to a minute, I think. Just a little bit. I reckon I could probably average 6 if I pushed it right to the end. I think I was 5.8, and then I just sort of dropped to 5.7. So yeah, I think I could have done 6 for 3.5 minutes. Quite pleased with that. I want to get back to 6 WKG for 5 minutes, so I'm not far off. I was fresh on the flat. I might be able to do it. Yeah, quite happy with that. So I haven't got long to recover. I've got another 10 minutes of that. Mustn't forget to change my bike, actually. So yeah, that was on the ship discs. That's the one I've upgraded, because I upgraded that one in order to open up the Project 74 originally, and I can't be bothered doing the Cadex, so um 9 minutes, right. I don't think I broke my second PB for that. No chance. Yeah. Now, I've done some races that have finished up that con where I would have been flat out on a lighter bike. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Right. Got 8 minutes. I will spin and show you the second race, and show you a website / app called Zwift the Bikes, which I use just to give me an idea of what kind of bike wheel setup to go for. I think a lot of people use this, but I'm sure there's some people that don't. Can be useful. Where's the race? Here we go. Right. Let's change my bike first. I'll change it in advance because I know what I'm going for. So here's the thing. How long have we got? 8 minutes. Nice winter background there. Right. So this is the second race in 7 minutes. They put everybody in A cap for some reason. I don't know why. Doesn't really matter. But 2 laps of Scotland lock loops. So what I do when I'm about to do a race, if I'm trying to consider what bike and wheels to use, obviously it depends on the race that you're doing, how many people, and the finish of the race in particular. If you're finishing up a hill at the end of the race and you draft well, you might as well use a lighter bike. But you've got to be careful you don't go too light, because you don't want to be worrying about dropping off the back and sprinting to get back on again. So you need to get the balance right. So this one, I mean, it kind of finishes with this slight uphill there. Got the route here. 2 laps around Scotland, basically. How many banners have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 banners. So it's predominantly uphill at the end. A bit more of a grind than anything steep. So you go in. This is with the bikes. Swift the Bikes .web. And I quite like this website. It can be useful. I think we know what we're going to go for most of the time, but it's good to compare. So you put your details in here. I usually put in the kind of power I think I'm going to do in the race. So at the moment that's kind of around just over 4, I think. What's a kilo? That's pretty much my FTP. I got my weight, my height. And then down here you can change the draft. And then the route, or the bike, you can do the bike. So you put your level in, the amount of drops you've got, so it knows you can buy stuff if you don't already own it. And it's quite good down here as well. You can mark things as favourite and compare, so it just narrows the list down So if you've got a couple of really good bikes and wheels and you're only worried about which one of those to use, pop them in the compare or the favorites, and then you can just put them side by side. And what I like about this is you can go in the weeds on this kind of info on, you got your drag coefficient, bike weight. So I know that the Project 74 is a good bike, very fast and aerodynamic, but it's about 3 kilos heavier than the Athos, the climbing frame. So that's quite a big weight difference. I did do a comparison between Project 74 and the Athos going up Alp Zwift, and it was a 2-minute difference, so it's quite a difference. But yeah, you can see the time savings here against sorry, the Zwift carbon bike, so you can compare those differences with the other bikes. So that's all good. And then you go into the route, you pick your route. I put lock loop in there. Top of the screen there, you can see I put the 2 laps. That's the kind of effort I'm putting in, 4.1. I'll probably be doing a bit less than that, to be honest, hopefully. There's no like big hitters there, so we'll call that sort of, see if I can get it down to low 3s. Oh, there you go, look. I haven't actually unlocked that Halo bike, but look, that Halo bike is higher than my Specialized. Mind you, it has got it down as a upgrade 5. My Project 74, when it's upgraded to 5, will probably be slightly quicker. So yeah, you can then pick the route here. You got your laps at the top, effort, and then it'll tell you which is going to be the fastest combination of frame and wheels. So now I would put down Project 74 because I'm still trying to upgrade it, but because the finish is slightly uphill, and there's only like a 1 second difference there for the whole thing, which is nothing, particularly if you're drafting, I'd be more inclined to go with the SL8 tarmac, because you can see the weight of this one is 7.1. Frame client speed 15.2. Project 74, weight 8.4. Frame clone speed 14.9. So I'd probably, I mean, it's not much in it, to be honest. The SL8's slightly faster going uphill. It's probably, I mean, there's not a lot in it. I could just go to Project 74 and keep upgrading it, to be honest, but it's one of those, I'll probably change my mind at the last second. Hydrate more, God. Right, hopefully I've got the steering on this one. I presume I've got power-ups. No power-ups, okay. That's a shame. Thing is, that first race, I could have backed off a bit. Still come in first and save my legs a bit for this one, but the kind of part of me wanted to push it a lot harder and just try and get the best average I could. And in the end, I was kind of falling in between. I couldn't make my mind up. So yeah, zwifterbikes.web, that's the website to go on to. Put your details in. And then you don't have to, I mean, you can still watch those Zwift Racing League recon videos. They're great. But you know, it's your decision then what equipment you want to use. You know, decide for yourself. Do you know what? I'm going Project 74. After all, what the hell? Right, let's go. I might make an attack at some point here if it's just going to be relaxed and just see what happens. I think that Chris guy from Scotland's probably going to chase me. Maybe Alex. Ah, we'll see. It's kind of nice to flush the legs out too. Plus, what's a kilo to start with anyway? Marzipan. If you're making Christmas cake, don't throw away your marzipan and icing sugar. Icing. Tell you what, having a heavy bike's quite good here because I can almost do nothing. See how low I can get that average. I think my draft is a bit more stickier at the back. A lot lower than I thought it would be. This is the one I've got to beat. He's got better 20-minute pure watts than me. Maybe slightly better sprint. But in between, it doesn't seem as strong. I don't know, it's because that's just not the way he races, but you can maybe attack him with a 30 or 60 second effort at some point, if not the end. No point me going long because Chris has got about 4 teammates here, 5 dirt riders, so they'll just team time trial back up to me. What I thought would be a nice little race, little community race. That was tough, but no. That guy was strong. Fair play, Chris. I thought he was going to get me then. Oh, God. Whew, yeah, that was tough. Kind of enjoyed that. It was fun. It was nice to race against got a bunch of riders from the same team. I don't know whether they would. I don't think they were bothered too much about tactics, but they seemed to try a few things out. But yeah, Zwift Power is really useful. Get Zwift Power live up on another screen when you're racing. Have a look at the guys that are racing around you, next to you in the group. It's really useful. Not just to see their weight. If you're coming to an uphill or downhill and they're very heavy or they're very light. Because on the screen all you see is, you'll see the bike they've got right on the screen. That gives you a bit of information. The avatar might be slightly bigger or slightly thinner, but you get a real indication of their weight. You've got to go to Zwift Power, and then on that you can see their best efforts over various time periods. So for example, I was looking at Chris, and he's got a better 20-minute than me. He's got a better FTP, so his sustained effort's a little bit better. That's why I didn't go long, because he's stronger than me and he's got teammates. And our sprint's pretty much the same on watts. My sprint when I'm tired can be a few watts per kilo lower than what I can do if I'm fresh or I'm in an easy race. So I'll give him the edge on the sprint. So that only leaves the VO2, and I noticed that his 1 minutes are usually quite a bit lower than mine. So I've got to play him on VO2 basically. So it was quite good. It was just me versus him. I didn't think about anybody else. And then I just used the hills at the end where the draft's a bit lower. And that last kick, I thought, well, if I can get over 30 seconds hard, hopefully he will crack before me. And it was close. I almost cracked. But I saw him dropping down to 2 watts a kilo. I thought, I was watching watts a kilo, and he was the same as me, if not better, for a while. And the gap wasn't growing. I was thinking, oh no. But then suddenly it went down to 2 watts per kilo, and I thought that was it, okay. That would have been me probably 10 seconds later. So then I tried to carry on a bit more to make it look like I wasn't exhausted too. And then when I knew it was safe, I could back off. All the fun, eh? All the fun of... That's the fun of virtual racing though, isn't it? You can't do that outdoors. You can't have a screen in front of you outdoors. Seeing people's bests and weight and everything. Power ups, strong draft. It is a game. It's not really a sport anymore. I don't think it's a sport now. Too much cheating on Zwift. It's not regulated. But I think it was a game. It's a good laugh. I love socialising with teammates, having a bit of fun. My whoosh might be able to make a sport out of it. I really like live dual recording because that gets rid of all the Power Rangers. That is people on a power meter that don't dual record. Race with their power meter, shall I say, rather than their smart trainer. Yeah, I like that about my whoosh. I think the racing will slowly shift over to my whoosh over the next couple of years unless Zwift do something. It's all down to them. Anyway, cheers. So I've got a rest day tomorrow, and then I'm doing Sunday racing club on my whoosh. Be my second one. I've no excuses now. I kind of know what's on the screen in front of me on the HUD. Yeah, I haven't sorted the steering out yet. I've only got the keyboard. I need to sort something out for the steering on my whoosh. But yeah, I think I might be in the team for the final. Not sure yet. Final will be the week after. So last qualifying race this Sunday. That means I would have done 2 races. And then I can race in the final the week after. And we'll see if I race in a team.